Can't help but noticing, Pete, call me an observant man, there's a lot of guitars here.
How many guitars do you need?
How many? I don't know how many do you need?
Just one more.
Just one. One woman, many guitars.
That's right.
Okay. I actually want to find out a little bit of a story behind some of these.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
This bass, I bought this for Take Me to Your Leader.
Okay.
So this bass was played on tape. Actually, this bass this is probably the most used bass in Newsboys recording history. This guitar, about a few years ago, I worked on, I was producing Tree 63's album.
Yep.
And it was their first album, I think, in America. And
right.
This was a guitar I bought to use for that. And I loved it so much that I've used this on, I remember what I used this for. This was on Joy. You know, the song Joy, and this was the guitar I used at the intro and on Joy.
And it's a Les Paul Deluxe with
mini humbuckers.
What about over here? What about these things?
Yeah, this one here is...
That looks wacky.
Yeah, this is kind of strange. This was sort of sentimental, but it turned out to be an awesome guitar. It's a Maton El Toro.
Oh.
And this some fans, if you're pretty psycho Newsboys fan, you know, you'd recognise the guitar because this was used in the
video for was the one with the suits jumping around in Sydney.
Yeah, what would that one be?
That one's called is it Take Me to Your Leader?
You get one shot, mate.
Okay, it's definitely that video, but what's the song? Take Me to Your Leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, because Jody played that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was
Does that make me a psycho Newsboys fan?
Yeah. Yeah. This was one that this was a guitar that I got when we were making Devotion, and actually the story behind this was Stu G from Delirious. We were hanging out quite a lot, still do. Good mate of ours, hey Stu. And
how are you, mate?
How are you, mate? Yeah,
G'day.
how is it? Yeah,
what's
up?
Yeah,
good.
Cool. Yeah, right.
Anyway, we were down in Franklin, and he calls me up, or I called him up, and I said, mate, we need a really good guitar to play on this certain track. And so he goes, well, mate, I'm down at the guitar store right now, and let me try it out for you. So he tried out this guitar. Thanks. He tried out this one, and this was one Stu G bought. Yeah, so thanks.
Beautiful. Jody played this a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, that was used on Love Liberty Disco.
Yes.
Yeah, mate.
That's when I first saw the Newsboys.
Yeah.
There is a crack on there.
Yeah.
It got fixed. It got fixed. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Paul broke that guitar, so it was with the band for quite a few years and had no damage until
6 weeks. Okay. I know there's something significant.
Yeah, this is this guitar. I think Phil found it in like a thrift store, you know, years ago, probably about 12 years ago. And this guitar was the one that we used for the slide sound on Entertaining Angels. Now this is one I use on. I like these guitars because it's a hey. How'd that get there?
Yeah.
It's got his name.
Mate,
dude, he comes in and just breaks and takes over, mate.
Oh, breaks. Broke. Single. Once.
You're the English teacher. But
One break.
But
no,
anyway.
this is obviously your backup one that I was using for a while.
Yeah, you were. Paul's. Yeah.
You can take it off now.
No,
make it symbolic.
No, I'm going to leave it on there.
Alright.
Because one day it kind of makes it cool, you know? I'm
One
sentimental
day.
with that. Yeah. This is Gretsch White Falcon, and I used this on a lot of stuff. This was used on the Thrive video, the live, what was that?
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. And I've also played this on, you know, tons of songs.
It's a good story.
This Strat is one that this used to belong to Phil Keggy, and this is a '65 Stratocaster. And so this belonged to Phil Keggy, and he wrote a letter, which I don't have with me here, but he wrote a letter of all the songs he played it on.
Oh, cool.
And then so I've had this for probably 7 or 8 years.
Hey Peter, can I have my guitar back? Thanks.
And it's a guitar that we've played on a lot of stuff now. I mean, we use it a lot on Go.
I'm not exact. I can tell that's a head. I don't know if that's when you look at that you go, yeah, that's what I want to look like. See, that's what I'm thinking. There's a pretty big. Although your ears are more attractive. What is that?
This is Norman. Norman's a Neumann.
Yeah, I'm still not following.
Oh yeah, it's a microphone. And
That head is a
Yes,
microphone.
it's a microphone. I actually bought this on Step Up to the Microphone, this record. And what it is this is a microphone that if you're in a room with a drum kit or in a studio, and if you're in a certain part of the room and that certain part of the room sounds best, then you just put Norman there and he takes care of it.
So it's an ambient collecting microphone.
Yeah, so actually Step Up to the Microphone, the live in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
This Norman recorded.
Where was he?
He was in Pennsylvania.
But where?
He was in the crowd.
And the ears are actually the microphones,
Yeah,
right?
they're kind of sort of rubbery. You feel it.
Ooh,
It's
quite
like
light.
a lot of people have been messing with his ears.
I-
Did you
Wasn't,
break that?
no, it wasn't. This is going to be my reputation. This old Gretsch.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a Gretsch. What is it again?
Oh, this one here, Peter. I know all about this one. It's a Chet Atkins
Country
Gentleman.
Yeah. This one here, this actually is one of my oldest guitars. One of them, but this was about '64, and this guitar was this guitar's third generation been in gospel music. It's like my father-in-law, Marlon Lefebvre, his dad was in a group called the Lefebvres, and they're in the Gospel Music Hall of Fame, and he gave it to his son, who gave it to me for Christmas.
It's awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, before we go, I just remembered there's one other guitar I particularly want to look at back here. I know it's back here. What's this one? This looks pretty old.
Oh, this is old. Yeah, this is probably I think it might be my oldest guitar. This is a 50s K, and I found this in an antique store in Mississippi about 15 years ago. And this K has been used on everything that every record that we've played. This is a 69 Gibson, and this is the guitar I write mostly on.
Yeah.
So this one, it's just mainly sentimental. I don't know if it's worth that much, but it's one that I've written just about most of our songs on.
So there you have it. This is the cottage. This is where it all happens. There's even a kitchen back there where you can get refreshments. I want to see what's in his fridge. 4 energy drinks. Sobe. No fear. Alright. 2 things of ice. So pretty much, if you're in the cottage and you're reading or playing songs and you're Peter Furler, you come to the fridge for one reason only: ice and energy drinks. So that's the cottage. Thanks, Pete.
Yeah, get out.
Hospitality, it's his gift. So there we are, the cottage, and these gates over here, like Pete has these really nice gates. I got to tell you, I may have only been around for like 9 or 10 months in this band, but he's not really in charge. I can open these gates. Hey. Better call Pete, see if he can open the gates for me. I thought that would have worked. Pete, would you open the gates for me, please? I would like to speak to Mr. Furler, please. Is this his secretary? This is Paul Colman. I've just been in the band for a little while, but I thought I could open the gates, but I actually can't, and I need Mr. Furler, please, if he wouldn't mind opening the gates for me. Let me see if he's available. I really thought I had a hand in this band. Really, I probably just got half a fingernail. I would just like Mr. Furler to please open the gates for me, if he wouldn't mind. I wish... No, I'm not bringing gifts. I'm actually leaving. I've been talking with Mr. Furler, and now I need to leave. I'm meeting someone for lunch. So if you wouldn't mind just opening the gates for me, that would be great. Thanks for your kindness. Okay, thank you so much. Please pass my regards to Mr. Furler. Thank you. See? It worked.